What's up guys and girls, Lazy Dragon here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. Last time around we stabbed a man and then abandoned our friend to die a slow, painful death in prison. Well, better him than me. Now we're going to fight Templars, because of course we bloody are. It's Assassin's Creed, they can't go 5 minutes without the Templars. I'm fairly certain they're addicted. Some people have cigarettes, Ubisoft, they have the Templars. Every single game they show up. Just once had like a different villain. You know, why can't we fight somebody that isn't a Templar for a change? How about a different secret evil conspiracy organisation? Let us break into Area 51, just to mix things up. No, I don't know how somebody in 1600s China would break into Area 51. Stop asking difficult questions. Yep. Synchronization does not work in 2 dimensions. Great, well that's what the map looks like if it was rendered on a computer from 1974. Wow, what a leap, that wasn't even a leap of faith, that was a cannonball. Don't you go pretending like that was some cool eagle dive. Guards, ooh, which way, ooh. Hidden, yeah. It's a good thing he doesn't check in this tiny little alcove. In fact, I'm not even sure why that alcove is there. Are they supposed to be planting plants in it? Get some flowers going? Really liven up the place here? Reinforcements are hidden behind closed doors. Why? Why would the reinforcements not be out here helping? Is there any reason for the reinforcements to be locked in the cupboard? Or is it some sort of hazing ritual? All new guards must be locked in the wardrobe for a minimum of 12 hours. Ah, my favourite shrine. The statue of the Royal Guards from Star Wars. Worship at their red robes and their pointy sticks. A crate that's a slightly different colour to usual. That must mean it's explosive. So I should absolutely throw knives at it. Well, that's not explosive at all. I'm profoundly disappointed by that crate. Pick up the collectible. And hidden. Nobody ever knew I was here. Must have been a bird indeed. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a Chinese woman with knives up her sleeves. How many times are you going to look at each other, shrug, and then continue looking? I thought it was a bird. Maybe if I keep staring I'll get a glimpse of the elusive pigeon that was around here. They caught us. They caught us and kicked us in the face. That's got to be the least heroic way an assassin has ever been caught. Imagine trying to explain that to Ezio Auditore when you're both in heaven. So how did the Templars catch you? Well, you see, I didn't move out the way of their shoes quickly enough. It's not quite a Viking funeral, but it will have to do. That man must have really heavy feet. How are you still up there? And fall. No, I meant the body, not you, Chinese assassin. Great, she can fall to her death, but the corpse, that's staying there for everybody to see. Oh great, now we're just whistling at corpses. How do I throw you? Fine, running start, running start. And momentum. Hoop. You are really attached to that corpse, aren't you? Okay. We'll leave it there, you can pick it up on the way back. But you'll have to take care of it and feed it and clean it. I'm not going to do it for you. Everything in this game is apparently the work of a bird. Was there some giant evil bird in ancient Japan, or in ancient China, sorry, that's just running around messing with every guard? Do they tell folk tales about it? When the guards are all gathered together in their little guard holes? Do they swap stories of the mystical bird that exists only to mess with them?
保持警戒，
Well, we have now just walked through an assassin compound. I know they said they were trying to do something a bit different with Assassin's Creed Chronicles, but lowering the movement speed? Probably not the best way to go about it. I feel like I'm inside a giant beehive. Is that a problem in China? Large amounts of very angry bees armed with hidden blades? Well, we made it. Again. Is this all the game is? Run through a compound, jump off of something tall, and then you win. I still have no idea what the story is, or how this ties into the next game, which is supposed to be set in India. Maybe we run so far that we end up circumnavigating the globe, and just jumping into the middle of Dubai. Dubai's in Saudi Arabia, you moron. Jumping into the middle of Calcutta. There we go, saved it.
We must move carefully.
The Tigers control the Empire now. They're very demanding. Their leader, I believe he was called Tigger. He's the worst of them all. Dude keeps bouncing every time he tries to give an Imperial address. You can never tell what he's saying. But hopefully the rest of the game will fill in the blanks of the story, including what happens to Emperor Tigger, before the next game in the series is released. And by released I mean made available for free. If it's not free in my mind, it doesn't exist. So thank you all for joining me. This has been Assassin's Creed Chronicles, the first one. If you've got a game you'd like to see played on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And until next time, farewell everyone.
Zhang Yong and his tigers. We will rebuild our brotherhood.